How you doing? I'm Mike, and I'm going to shoot a video because I'm always coming across jigs that I think are really kind of cool to help me solve problems. And with a little shop like mine and the limited tools that I have, it's always good to find things that really help you get past those challenges without spending a lot of cash. So let me show you one that I did, and welcome to my small garage. Here's a problem I had to deal with. I had some mesquite that I cut from a log, resawing on the bandsaw, but of course every edge of it is irregular, and I need to establish one straight edge to reference from to be able to cut this into nice even dimensional lumber. So I have to make a jig. So the jig starts out with just a long piece of wood, longer than anything you have to rip the side of. And I started out putting a Forstner bit hole partially through on both ends, and then running a keyhole bit down the length. First I had to use a straight bit to take out some of the waste, and then go below and do the keyhole. Once the track's established, I can use these hole downs with just a hex head, could have a T head on it, and just fit it inside the slot, and it'll be able to slide and tighten down. You get two of these, one on each end, and that'll hold your board. Now how this is used is I'm going to move the fence in and lock it down, and this straight edge will run right along the fence, and it'll clamp down my piece of wood here that'll be clamped in between these. And since this is going on a straight reference line, wherever I clamp this, the cut I get is going to be a straight one. Okay, I'm going to give a shot at cutting one of these. So the first thing I do is get my piece of wood and decide which one I want to hit first. Put it inside the clamps. Just got to make sure this edge is the only thing of this board here is the only thing hitting the fence, so you got to push it in just a little bit and figure out roughly what straight is. Lock these guys down. Okay. And now when I put my board here, I can cut this edge off, and I know it's straight. So let's raise the blade just above the height of the piece of wood. Let's just bring it in a scooch, lock it down. Okay, I'm going to cut this side. It was pretty straight. I only took a little bit off, but it went from taking almost nothing to maybe a 1/16 of an inch on this side, so it wasn't exactly square. But once you've got one side done, put the jig over here. Now you've got a square side. You can come on in and square up the other side, because now you can reference this directly to the fence. We'll just take off a little bit. I don't know how big I'm going to need, but I just want to square them up. So, got it on, height set. at least these two sides are straight and parallel. So the dimensions set this way. Of course, these are a little off, but I can now put it in a miter and cut these off square. But that jig really helps to hold it for that initial pass to reference off of here and cut a straight line on the other side of the board. And it'll accommodate pretty thick board, just above 2 inches. So good way to absolutely true it up. And actually it looks pretty good, almost just a sanding. Some old mesquite. Anyway, there you go.